What isn't my favorite moment?
I'd have to say it's sort of like favorite moments, plural.
I've got to tell you, it's really hard to figure out which moment. There's lots of little moments throughout my history at St. Albans that are really memorable.
They're actually moments. My favorite moments, it's hard to pick, would probably be baptisms.
So the baptism of both of my children, of course, they're both baptized in the old church at St. Albans. So that's just a memorable experience just generally because it's, one of those life markers.
And I really enjoy the baptisms and can feel God there in the welcoming of a child, the welcoming of a family, and how we come together as a community. And that's probably one of my favorite moments.
I have gone to St. Albans for 38 years. And my kids were raised there. They were acolytes, crucifers.
Another memorable experience is when both of my boys served on the altar together for the first time, which was really cool. The very first time was in the old church. And I think Zach was probably just a little bit too young.
And I guess part of my favorite thing about St. Albans is that I think it made them the people that they are. And I'm really proud of the people they are. They're generous, they're kind, they're caring about other people.
I think my favorite moments are when I see how deeply people at St. Albans truly care about one another. And those moments happen all the time. And it's amazing to see that the depth of caring for one another. And again, it doesn't seem to stop. So it's definitely always my favorite time and favorite moment at St. Albans.
My favorite experience at St. Albans, and I got to tell you, it's not always in the building itself. Just being a part of St. Albans gives one an opportunity to be outside of the building.
I really enjoy taking communion to people at home because I think our older parishioners should continue to feel they're part of the congregation. But what made it extra special to me was I always took my therapy dog along. And to see people's faces when Molly came in was so wonderful.
Of the 35 years that I've been with St. Alban, this was the total highlight. And that was being on the road to Allentown 2 years ago in September when we participated in the consecration and the ordination of Kevin Nichols as our bishop. The whole thing from top to bottom, left and right, inside out, it was just a fabulous experience.
My favorite moment that I've experienced at St. Albans is probably the moment where I finished my Eagle Scout project. Finishing that brick path was not only a personal achievement, but I feel like the church really liked it, so that was probably my favorite memory.
When we moved from the old church to the new church, there was a ceremony that we did that Bishop Jack actually came and led the parish. We started the service off in the old church and all the pews had been removed and it was a big open kind of A-frame cavern inside and everybody's voice echoed and we all got to share our experiences in the old church. And then we were done with that. We actually moved the entire parish kind of, like a little pilgrimage up the hill to the new church. And then we finished the service in the new church. And that was just a really cool experience.
From the sign of peace, where we hug everybody, to the flea markets, to coffee hour, the jokes, the smiles, there's no just one particular moment that sticks out. It feels like home. It's just great.
So the point here is that when it comes to being a part of St. Albans, it's not just the building. It's not just being there on St. Albans Drive. We get out and it just becomes a wonderful experience and makes us all feel like we're part of something much bigger. And the bottom line is we are.